Hi everyone, welcome to another video by Optionables. My name is Saket and today in this video we are going to discuss why exactly SGX Nifty is down by 450 points and what we can expect on this day as well as this particular week. So I hadn't put any video on Friday as well as Sunday related to the markets, so I thought let me just make a quick video because today morning SGX Nifty when I opened was down by almost 400 points. It is pretty scary to be honest because Nifty has also broken 16,000 and it is heading towards 15,800. So what exactly is the issue? So there are two issues primarily. The first one is about the crude oil, which is now almost hitting $130 per barrel. So this is a huge negative for India because if you know that India is a crude oil importer. Majority of the products what we see around crude oil is one of the elements that is required, including plastic to paints. Everything requires part of crude oil in their production process. And since India is the main importer of crude oil, whenever crude oil is going up, it is a big negative for India because local inflation is going to go up quite a lot and even the currency is going to depreciate. So that's the reason we are seeing that the markets are not taking this quite well. So this is not only the case with India, but most of the Asia usually ends up importing crude oil and it is not good for the entire Asia as such. So now the question is, why exactly is the crude oil shooting up? So the answer to that is quite simple because we have the war going on and now US and NATO members are deciding to actually ban import of crude oil from Russia. US and NATO members are actually planning to ban the import of crude oil from Russia. So this is a huge step because Russia almost supplies close to 12% of the world crude oil production. This is going to cause a huge supply chain disruption, sending up oil prices quite high. And not just that, there is second reason which the fear and uncertainty is increasing. So it is not just about the crude oil, so there is also the second reason due to which the fear as well as uncertainty is increasing. And that is now Poland has told that it will be sending fighter jets to Ukraine. Because why exactly is Poland doing that? Because it comes right next to Ukraine and Poland fears that as Russia starts to invade Ukraine, they might also end up coming to Poland. So just to be on the safer zone, Poland now wants to send fighter jets to Ukraine for defense of Ukraine, and US has also supported this by saying that if there is any damage to the fighter jets, they will be replacing these fighter jets. So this is a huge step. This is because now you can see that the countries which were defensive have now started to get aggressive. So that means we are coming more close to a war. So once no-fly zone is implemented in Ukraine, so right now that is not implemented. Once no-fly zone is implemented, that means we are at a World War III because entire West is fighting against Russia. So no-fly zone means any plane which is flying in the airspace of Ukraine will be shot down. That means more or less only the fighter jets usually end up going there to fight, and any other plane including the passenger planes will be shot down. So this is the second development which is actually causing so much of uncertainty. So that will next bring us to the question, what exactly we can expect from the markets. So obviously the answer is pretty simple. So the sentiments right now is extremely bearish, lot of uncertainty as well as a lot of fear among the people. So where will this lead us to? Something the time should tell. So the longer the war prolongs, so the more impact it is going to have on the markets. Initially, when Russia started to attack, the western part expected this might end within a week. But now it's almost 2 weeks, 13 days over since Russia invaded, and it doesn't even seem close to Russia ending the invasion. So it is going to get much longer prolonged unless a dialogue is settled between both Russia as well as the western side. So since there is so much of uncertainty, we can expect the VIX to be pretty high, and I won't be surprised if VIX ends up trading above 30 for this entire week unless a positive news starts to come in. And Thursday again we have the election result. Today evening we have the exit polls, and even that will be having a significant impact on the markets tomorrow. So right now there is no levels on technicals or open interest which can actually help you because it is completely news driven as well as sentiment driven. So if the positive news comes in, markets will shoot up. If there is negative news, it will fall further. So right now looking at technical support or resistance or even following open interest might not be ideal. So what is good at this point of time is to make sure that you have a completely hedged position, you're low on position sizing, and also you end up managing your position well, so that in such times, if you lose less money, then when the things get better, you can end up making a lot of profit. And meanwhile, if you had missed out a rally, the last 2020-2021 rally, then you have a great opportunity to enter back again. Nifty is expected to open around 15,800, and any further selling from there will provide you an excellent opportunity, because Nifty was around 15,000 in January of 2021. So now we have passed January and come almost 15 months away from January, and again you're getting Nifty at around 15,000 itself, which is a great deal what you can make use of to buy some good equity shares. So again, in the evening, I'll be coming and discussing about what exactly happened to the markets and what are the updates regarding the war. And meanwhile, if you have liked the video, please do hit the like button, share this video, as well as subscribe to Optionables. Thank you so much for joining.